So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I was not gonna address the elephant in the room. This is an apologetic bow that I put on. I know I've been absent, but I'm back and I wanted to film a book haul video for my return. So I posted a video and then I stopped uploading, which is not unheard of on this channel. But I did promise a Korea vlog part 2 that I have it mostly edited, and I was going to post that, but somehow I end up forgetting to do that. Which is how it got to this point in time. YouTube wasn't really on top of my list of things that I needed to do. It's like I forgot I had an account. So I'm back and I'm here to bring you a book haul video, which I haven't filmed in a record time because I haven't been buying books, and I'm so proud of myself. I realized during this time that I have not been buying books that I can live without buying new books because I do have Kindle Unlimited. But I still have this urge sometimes to, you know, go on my Amazon, go to bookstores and pick up a few things. It's a part of who I am. Honestly, I can live without physical copies of these books. I just choose not to. Buying books brings me joy in the moment, and when it comes into my hand and when I look at my bookshelf, then I look at how much money I've been spending on books and I'm like, I haven't gone through half of my bookshelf and I keep buying more, and it's like, is it really necessary? No, it's not. But does it make me happy? Yes. And that's what really matters, right? I'm sidetracking. This stack right here is not recent, so I bought this a while back, but I'm finally here to film it. Anyways, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with this one because I think I showed this book in an old video of mine, in my bookshelf library video, but I'm not too sure. So the first book is The Right Move by Liz Tomford. I already read this book on Kindle Unlimited when it first came out, and then I immediately went and bought the paperback version because I just love this book. I will read every book that this author puts out because I just love her characters. I love the found family. I love her characters. I love just how healthy her couples are, and it just soothes the soul, which is why whatever she puts out, I will be there to read it. So we have our male lead, Ryan, who is a famous NBA player, and we also have Indy, who is Ryan's sister's best friend. I don't remember the details because I read this a while back, but Indy ends up moving in with Ryan. This is such a green flag book, and I am noticing that I'm reading a lot of those books right now on Kindle Unlimited. It just makes me happy, and this book made me happy, which is why I bought the paperback. There were a lot of moments in this book that I was just gushing. Next book. The next two books I'm going to show are part of the same series, which is why I'm gonna, you know, put them together. I actually read a few chapters, like a sample, before I decided to buy it, and it is Binding 13. This is the first book of the Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. I just remember seeing it on every person's like page, and everyone was talking about it. Everyone was raving about this, and that is why I read the sample and I decided to get the book. From the first few pages that I've read, I felt like this is something that I can really feel, not a personal connection, but I can feel that I will get attached to these characters, which is why I decided to get this one. And also I got the second book because these two follow the same couple, and then there's a third book I know is out that follows the brother of the female character in these two books. This is about rugby, and this is set in Ireland, right? This is what I got. Yeah. So she's starting her first day. It's been a while since I've read it, so I completely forgot what this one was about. She's starting a new year at a new school. It's a private school where she meets the male character, Johnny. She's a target of bullies as she forms a fragile alliance with the Rugby's. Oh! When I officially start this series, I know that it's going to be an emotional ride. I have high hopes for this though, because a lot of people have been saying good things. This one, which is Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. What is it about? Every time I buy a book, I always forget why I bought it in the first place. This brain cannot hold the information for very long. Okay, this one is about a star football player. Ooh, ex-best friends. Oh wait, forced proximity. Is this forced proximity if they're not in the same room but they're forced to work together for a survival how do you say this, survival course. So they're kind of academic rivals as well. I guess we have two characters here who used to be best friends, and he becomes a football player, right? So there's about these two who used to be best friends until he thought he was too cool to hang out with her. But I'm pretty sure there's a misunderstanding that happens, and then present time they are forced to participate in the survival course together by some chance. It's like so dark in here, I can't see. This is going to be a very cute read. Just the idea that they used to be best friends and then now they have to work together again. Oh, I just read the top part right here. It says, could you have the wilderness, I hate English.
Wilderness.
Oh my god. Let me just repeat that whole sentence. Could you brave the wilderness with your highly suspicious and unfairly cute ex-best friend? The last standalone, because the rest are part of a series, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. And this is Heartbreak For Hire by Sonia Hurdle. Oh my god. It's about Brinkley, who has a secret. She works for this Heartbreak For Hire, hence the name, and it's basically where
sounds very serious.
It's a secret service that specializes in getting revenge for jilted lovers, frenemies, and long-suffering coworkers who have cash to spare and a man who needs to be taken down. Her boss is hiring male heartbreakers for the first time, and that new colleague was her previous target. Dun dun dun. Here's a cute story though. I was in the bookstore and I was like flipping through it to make sure, do I really want to buy this or not? Yeah, I came across a spicy scene. It wasn't intentional. I just like was flipping and then I got to that page and I was like, oh, okay, so this is not young adult. What I'm trying to say is that this is a spicy book, so yeah. I have 6 more books left. This purchase was made because of my last reading log, and it is these two. So I have Ignite Me and Restore Me. This is the 3rd book and this is the 4th book. Yeah, book 4, both by Tahira Mafi. If you guys know, I did a reading log for Shatter Me, and then I said I was gonna start Unravel Me, which I did. I got a few pages in and then I was distracted by something else, so I ended up not continuing that. Not because I don't like it, just because I didn't finish reading the 2nd book doesn't mean that I can't buy the 3rd book, the 4th book, because I want to have it in my hand when I finish that. So that is why I bought these two. And this book, this book, Ignite Me, is apparently everybody's favorite in the whole series, so it only makes sense that once I finish 2, I'm going to start 3, where everybody just talks about this book being their favorite a lot. It's very popular. This book has its own fandom. Then I also got Restore Me. I don't know why I bought this, but I think it was on sale when I was buying this one, so I got this one as well. The next 2 are also part of a series that I already own the 1st book too, and it is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I wanted to have variety because I bought a lot of romance books and I love Pip. I decided I wasn't done with her, which is why I got these 2. We can continue to read about Detective Pip's adventures, uncovering mysteries. I should know which is 2nd. I do know which is 2nd. This one is number 2. This is Good Girl, Bad Blood. And this one, As Good as Dead. Pip is not a detective anymore. She released a podcast. So she starts her own podcast in this one. I'm not even going to bother reading the synopsis for this, just in case there are spoilers in the synopsis. So this is about Pip starting a I can't talk. This is about Pip starting a true crime podcast with Ravi, who we actually met in the 1st one. Wait a minute. Are they going to... Okay, let's not try to romanticize everything. But her podcast went viral. Someone goes missing. This is like Only Murders in the Building, where they start their own podcast after finding someone dead in the building. Who need actual detectives with a badge when Pip's got it covered, you know? Okay, anyway, I have these 2. Okay, before I show you guys the last 2 books I have. There's a thunderstorm right now. Wow, Siri, thank you. Why is my Siri a man? She's supposed to be an Australian woman. What was I saying? I wasn't planning on buying these 2 books. I got Twisted Hate and Twisted Lies, which is a part of the Twisted series by Anna Huang. As you all know, I read Twisted Love in a reading vlog. We all know how that went, and it really wasn't bad. It's just like after a while, there are certain books that stick, and there are certain books you wonder, like, did I actually like this book? It happens a lot, but I already have the first two, might as well get the last two. On Instagram, sometimes I come across these character accounts, basically what their accounts would look like if they had Instagram. So I came across one of those, and it's always these twisted men and the twisted girls, and it just, oh my god, it feels like something I want to be a part of, and I don't want to be left out of it. So I decided to get these two books because I wanted to be in the end. Yeah, I remember when I was reading Twisted Love, this book wasn't even out yet, and when this book came out, I don't remember seeing a lot of people saying they like this book. That made me not want to read this book, and so I was really okay with not buying this. It makes sense to have your favorites in a standalone. This is the part where I remind myself that I could have just read this on Kindle Unlimited, but no, I need the whole series here because I might like these, you know. And you know what, the biggest reason why I decided to get these two, and I'm so glad I waited. Here's a little story no one really asked, but when I bought Twisted Love, it was not the cheapest, but I did find that these two books were on sale, and it was not a ridiculous price, and I wouldn't cry over it if I didn't like it. So that's the biggest reason why I decided to get these two. It's because the price didn't scare me, and I'm buying it for visual, and I'm also buying it because there is a good chance that I might like it. I feel like my mindset has changed a lot from the first time that I started reading books. I don't have to take everything personally. I don't know how to put that in words, but if I don't form attachment to these characters, it's fine. I don't need to. I don't want to keep rambling on nonsense. So that is it for my book haul arm workout. Here it is, all the books in today's book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this long-awaited book haul. I don't know if you guys were waiting for it or not, but here it is. And I promise I will have the part 2 of my Korea vlog up after this. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and also go check out my Instagram. I don't really post on there. I try to post and then I disappear and then I post again. It's really just not a good habit. It's so hard to figure out what to post because I don't have a lot of good pictures, so that's why I'm like absent on there. Let me know if you guys want to see a reading log for some of these books. A big reason why I haven't read a lot of the books on my bookshelf is because I don't know whether or not you guys want reading vlogs for certain books. If you guys have a strong request for reading vlogs, then let me know which books you guys want to see in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. Bye!